Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. For all of those who know me or have been following my channel for a long time, I guess I haven't never made a video where I talk to you about facts about me, and honestly I just haven't done it because I don't feel like I'm a super interesting person. But a little over a month ago, I reached 3,000 subscribers for my YouTube channel, and I was so excited. So, in celebration of that, I made a video in Spanish sharing 20 facts about me. And so I haven't done that in English, and I wanted to do that for all of you who don't speak Spanish. I have my notebook here, Ideas in Bloom, and I've written all of my facts here, just so that I don't miss any. Let me just look for them. Okay, here they are. And I have my pen, so I can just like cross them out whenever I'm done sharing them with you. So let's see. Fact number 1. Okay, so, oh, actually, before I forget, I know some of you don't know my real name. You just know me as Mindful ASMR. But my real name is Ariann, or in Spanish, Ariann. It's just Ariann. And yeah, that's my name. I'm not sure if that was supposed to be a fact. No, it wasn't. Okay, so yeah, that's an additional bonus fact. Okay, so very well. The first fact about me that you guys obviously don't know because you don't know me in real life is that I'm Mexican. I was born in Mexico, and both my parents are Mexican as well. But I have, from my mother's side, Irish great grandparents, and from my dad's side I have Lebanese great grandparents. So I'm like this weird mixture of races, and I'm not obviously Mexican in race, if you want to say that or whatever. And that's why I am unusually white for a Mexican. And I was naturally born blonde, so yeah, I would also look even less Mexican before. And my mom is actually a redhead, like a traditional Irish woman. And funny enough, I am the most Irish looking one of all my brothers and sisters. But between my cousins from my mother's side, I'm like the most Mexican looking one, because all of them have like blue eyes and blonde hair, and like they're even paler than me. So that's kind of funny. And that is fact number 1. I'm half Irish, half Lebanese. Okay, obviously with a little bit of Mexican somewhere in there. Okay, this is fact number 2, and that's another really funny and curious fact, I guess, about me, if you're interested. So before I was born, my mom and my dad didn't know what to name me, but my dad had this like couple of names picked out for me, which were horrible. I mean, not to offend anyone with those names, but I personally don't like those names for me. I would not be able to identify myself with those names. And one of those names was Natasha, and the other one was Renata or Renata. And so when I was born, they had like a lot of names put out inside of a box, and my sister, she picked out the name that they were gonna give me, and the name was Ariann. Yes, thank God. Thank my sister. And yeah, that's how they named me. So yeah, now you know. Okay, another fact, and this is also related to my name. Guys, I'm really not that interesting. I mean, I really had to dig into my life to give you facts. Anyway, the third fact is that my name means born from the sea. And funny enough, I was born in an island, so I was kind of born from the sea. I'm like a mermaid or something. Okay. Oh well, the fourth fact was telling you that I was born in an island, so I guess I already told you that. I was born in Mexico's second largest island, and it's a touristic destination. It's sort of popular with the diving community, and it's called Cozumel. Yeah, cool. Okay, fifth fact about me is that I am 23 years old. Some people think I'm a little bit younger. Some people think I'm a little bit older. I like to think I look 23, but you tell me in the comments. Okay, fact number 6 is that I was a ballerina for 18 years, and I was pretty good. Honestly, I miss it a lot, and I wish I could go back. And I want to go back, actually. So maybe this year I'll start going back to classes or something. Okay. Fact number 7 is that my favorite color is black. Pretty straightforward fact. Okay, fact number 8 is that my favorite food is pizza, but not just pizza, vegan pizza. Love me some pizza. And even before I was vegan, I loved pizza. It was my favorite food, so that hasn't changed much. And I make a killer one also. So, yeah. Okay, 9th fact about me is my job, or what I do. What's my profession? I'm an illustrator, a freelance illustrator, and I'm also an art director for a marketing agency. So like my main job is being an art director for a marketing agency, but my passion in life is illustration and art. So I do that on the side, and I even have an art channel here on YouTube, obviously. And it's sort of like art and ASMR combined, so if you're interested, you can follow that. I'll leave the link below this video. And yeah, that's what I do for a living. Okay, scratch that. And now the 10th fact about me is that my favorite band in the whole wild world is Deftones. So if you know Deftones, leave a comment below. I freaking love Chino Moreno's voice, and the whole band's amazing, but yeah, I love Deftones. Okay, fact number 11 is that I had like a punk phase in my life when I was 16, and I even had like a piercing here and a piercing here. I had 5 piercings on this ear, 3 on this one. I had 1 on my belly button, and I was pretty punk, like all the way. People were scared of me and everything. You would think I was a punk when you look at me now, but I still got some punk inside of me, I swear. I'll leave a photo here so you can see I was even rocking the mohawk and everything. No joke. You'll see it on the video. Okay. Fact number 12. Okay, now this is a funny fact too, because most artists hate math, but I freaking loved math when I was young. I still love it. It was kind of like a game to me, of like it was like a puzzle and I was solving it, and I felt really good being able to solve equations, and I loved calculus and I loved physics, and chemistry was one of my favorite subjects as well. And so the fact basically is that on my last year in high school in Mexico, you have to like specialize in a certain area. So there's like humanities, there's like economics, and what I chose was physics and mathematics. I even thought I was going to study engineering, and I even applied for MIT and I passed, but my parents wouldn't pay for my college, so that was a sad day for me. Okay, moving forward. Yeah, so the 13th fact about me is that I love anime, and one of my favorite anime shows is Samurai X or Rurouni Kenshin, and I love it. I mean, I've seen all the live action movies. I want to buy the mangas because I just love it so much, but I haven't been able to find them and buy them, but I will soon. And yeah, I used to love that anime. It's really good. Reminds me of my childhood. Okay, so yeah, I love Samurai X. That's the 13th fact. Okay. Fact number 14 is another favorite thing of mine, and my favorite movie in the world. It's not that great of a movie, but it's my favorite movie because it means something to me. And it's called The Mirror Mask. It's a British movie about a girl with like sort of like a double personality that becomes real in her like imaginary world with drawings and stuff. And the reason why I love it so much is because that movie like ignited like the fire in me and the love for movies that I have now. I watch a movie every single day, and yeah, I just love cinema so much. And that was like the first movie to get my attention for like movie making and all that jazz. So that's why I love it so much. Okay, let's see. Fact number 15 is that, well, I'm vegan. I think you guys know that already. And I started being vegan since 2013, to be exact, at the end of March of 2013. And yeah, I really like it. I swear I'm not a preachy vegan or anything like that. I just really like eating this way. Okay. Fact number 16 is that I'm allergic to just two things: pineapple and bees. Okay, let's move on. Oh, fact number 17 is how I discovered ASMR. I was basically procrastinating at work. I was working as a travel agent for a travel agency, and I had done everything I had to do that day. It was the end of the day, and for some reason I was looking at like makeup tutorials, and I found a video from ASMR Requests from Allie, where she was like showing people how she did her makeup every day, but in ASMR, in an ASMR style. And I was listening to it with my headphones unintentionally, and I just started feeling like this tingly sensation, and I was like, what is this? And then I just like, from there it just became one of my passions, and now I have a YouTube channel, and it's just so crazy to me. And that happened around 3 years ago, so that was cool. A little over 3 years ago. Okay, so yeah. Okay, fact number 18 is that I have 2 comics. Because I'm an illustrator and an artist, I have 2 webcomics right now that are free to read for everyone, and I'm leaving the links below as well for you to check them out. One is like fantasy and romance, and the other one is just pure comedy and just like funny things that happen in my life, and they're over at Webtoons. And yeah, I don't know, I feel like I really like them a lot because I made them. They're my babies, and if you want to read them, you're more than welcome to. Okay dokie, let's see. Oh, fact number 19 is that I can write with my both hands, and I can also draw with my both hands, but like my left hand is not super accurate at like line art, so I use my left hand when my right hand is tired for like shading. And to be honest, my handwriting is just so terrible. I could be a doctor. And you can't understand my handwriting with my right hand, and you can't understand my handwriting with my left hand, so I can write with both hands. As you can see, I mean, this looks like from another planet. Okay, final fact, and we're done. Okay, so the final fact is that I speak 3 languages. I'm fluent in Spanish, English, and I'd say 70% fluent in French. And I'm currently learning German and Japanese. And honestly, my favorite language is Japanese. And yeah, so I speak Spanish because I'm Mexican. I speak English because my dad lived in the States for 6 years or something, or maybe a little bit more. And when he came back and he had me, he would only speak to me in English. And I went to an American school here in Mexico. Well, it was an elementary school. And then in high school, I went to a school that was trilingual. And so I learned French, English, and Spanish. And my stepmom, she's half French, so she would also speak to us in French. And so it wasn't that hard for me to learn French. But I haven't practiced it a lot in a long time. And I really should, because I'm starting to forget it. And I'm starting to get really rusty. I started to forget all the words and everything. But yeah, I'm learning also German and Japanese. German seems to be the hardest one for me to learn so far, because I keep pronouncing it like it's French, and it's not. But I don't know why I do it. It's horrible. I'm like very specific. I like my pronunciations to be like genuine. I like to be able to like even make accents, 2 accents or whatever. So that's why I work so hard for my English to be good. I work hard for my Spanish to be good as well, because it's kind of weird. I don't know why. It's just a funky Spanish way of talking that I have. And French, I also try and pronounce it as Frenchly as possible. And so German, it's proving really hard because I'm having an accent that I don't want to have. I want to sound fully German. But yeah, and Japanese is so easy for me. I love it. It's my bae. And yeah, Japan, man. I'm just in love. Anyway, I think I'm just going crazy now. So I'm gonna leave you guys with this. And I hope you enjoyed this video. And I'll be seeing you next Thursday. Remember, every English video that I'm uploading is on Thursday. So yeah, expect me next Thursday. And I'll see you very soon.